guys, Mona here at Klatch. Today we're going to take a wood tray and turn it into a really cute sign. I specifically wanted to use a tray and you'll understand why. I started out by painting the tray with a coat of gesso. Then I followed that up with a coat of white acrylic paint. While that was drying, I cut out the word believe and about 40 little snowflakes. I put transfer tape on the vinyl believe so that I'll have an easier time placing it on the sign. I also printed out this cute little snowman, and I printed him out on regular paper and I used a laser printer, and I will have a link to that image down in the description below, and I cut that out by hand. I pulled the transfer tape off of the backing so that the vinyl letters would stick to the transfer tape and then placed them onto the sign. I measured to make sure I had it where I wanted, and then I burnished them down just to make sure they were stuck really, really well. Then I pulled off the transfer tape. I laid the snowman down as a guide, and then I started placing all of those snowflakes. I made sure to burnish all of them down too. Then, using the same white acrylic paint that I used before, I painted over all of the letters and all of the snowflakes going in all directions, and then just doing the final brush over in the direction of the grain. This seals the letters and the snowflakes so we don't get any bleed under when we put on the next coat. Then I used two different blues and I painted it on over everything, and the colors blend together while you're painting. Once everything dried, I carefully pulled off the vinyl to reveal the white below. I then picked out 20 snowflakes to light up because I figured 20 lights were enough to light up a sign like this. Then I took a drill and I drilled holes in those snowflakes that I selected. I then took Mod Podge and put it all over where the snowman was going to be. And once I had that area covered, I then painted more on the back of the snowman. I placed the snowman down and then I painted more Mod Podge over it. Using my finger, I smoothed it down to make sure there weren't any bubbles underneath it, and then I brushed over it again, and then I brushed over the entire sign. The trick to getting rid of the brush marks in the Mod Podge is to dip your brush in water and brush over everything and get it nice and wet, and it all smooths out very, very nicely. And then you just want to let everything dry. Don't forget to wipe off any drips on the edges. As a finishing touch, I took a little more of the Mod Podge and ran it along the bottom of the sign. And I went over the snowman and just all along the bottom, and then I took a very fine glitter and sprinkled it all over the Mod Podge. I tapped it down a little bit and then shook off any excess. I then added the light string into the holes that I had drilled, and you can easily Velcro the battery pack to the back, which is why I wanted to use a tray because it all sits nice and flat and the battery pack does not get in the way. Now we have a sign that looks good day or night. So I hope you guys like the snowman sign. It is perfect for the winter season and it's extra fun because it lights up. I hope you guys are having the happiest of holiday seasons, and I will see you next time. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you for watching. And remember, life is too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe. Bye guys.